Unveiling Brazil's military might. A deep dive. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into something huge. We're talking about the incredible military power of Brazil. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going deep, peeling back the layers of the Brazilian military to see what makes it tick. We're gonna break down each branch, their weapons, their strategies, all the crazy details that make this such a powerful force. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for an epic journey into the heart of Brazil's military might. First things first, let's talk about the backbone of any military, the people. And trust me, Brazil isn't messing around. We're talking over 330,000 active military personnel. That's like everyone in the city of Pittsburgh, but instead of worrying about Steelers games, they're trained to defend a nation. And it gets crazier. Brazil also has a reserve force of over 1.3 million. Imagine that many soldiers, it's mind-blowing. These are highly trained, dedicated individuals ready to protect their country at a moment's notice. We're talking special forces, jungle warfare experts, you name it. Brazil's got it. Men and women from all walks of life coming together to serve their nation. So yeah, when it comes to manpower, Brazil is packing some serious heat. Alright guys, now let's talk about the heavy metal. Brazil's land forces are a force to be reckoned with, equipped with some serious firepower. We're talking about over 400 tanks. These aren't your grandpa's tanks either. We're talking modern battle machines loaded with cutting-edge tech and ready to rumble. Brazil also boasts over 1,700 armored fighting vehicles. These bad boys are like the Swiss Army knives of warfare, equipped for any situation. And let's not forget the artillery. We're talking hundreds of artillery pieces, capable of raining down explosive fury on any target. Brazil's land forces are strategically deployed across the country, ready to defend every inch of their territory. So yeah, if you're thinking of messing with Brazil on the ground, you better think again. Alright, time to take to the skies. When it comes to air power, Brazil is no slouch. We're talking about a modern, capable air force that can hold its own against the best. First up, the fighter jets. Brazil boasts a fleet of over 70 fighter jets, including F-5S, Super Tucanos, and even some badass Gripens. These are some seriously sleek and deadly birds ready to rule the skies. Brazil also has a fleet of transport aircraft capable of moving troops and supplies with lightning speed. We're talking C-130 Hercules, KC-390SS, the heavy lifters of the sky. Brazil has a network of radar installations and surface-to-air missile systems, ready to protect their airspace from any threat. They've also got helicopters, lots of them. From attack helicopters to transport choppers, Brazil's air force can handle any mission. Brazil is constantly investing in their air force, upgrading their existing fleet and even developing new aircraft. So yeah, when it comes to air power, Brazil is soaring high. Alright landlubbers, time to set sail with the Brazilian Navy. With a coastline stretching over 4,600 miles, Brazil takes its navy seriously, and it shows. Leading the charge are their frigates and corvettes. Fast, maneuverable warships, packed with missiles, torpedoes, and enough firepower to sink an island. But that's not all. Brazil also has submarines. These stealthy underwater predators are a force to be reckoned with, capable of controlling the seas and striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. Brazil even has an aircraft carrier. This massive vessel is like a floating city, capable of launching and recovering aircraft, giving Brazil serious projection power. Brazil's navy also plays a vital role in patrolling their waters, combating piracy, and protecting their vast natural resources. So yeah, if you're thinking of messing with Brazil at sea, you better bring your A game. Now let's talk about the big guns, the kind of firepower that can change the course of history. While Brazil is committed to peace, they also understand the need to deter aggression. First up, missiles. Brazil has been developing its own ballistic missiles, capable of reaching targets thousands of miles away. These missiles act as a powerful deterrent, letting the world know that Brazil is not to be trifled with. Brazil also has a space program. They've launched satellites, conducted space research, and are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Space technology and missile technology are closely linked. Brazil's space program gives them valuable expertise that could be applied to their missile program if needed. And then there's the nuclear question. Brazil has the technical capability to develop nuclear weapons, but they've chosen not to. Instead, they've focused on peaceful uses of nuclear energy. This commitment to peace through strength is what makes Brazil such a respected player on the world stage. So yeah, Brazil's strategic weapons are a testament to their commitment to peace and deterrence. Now let's talk money. Defending a nation as vast and diverse as Brazil doesn't come cheap. In 2023, Brazil's defense budget was around $20 billion. That might sound like a lot, but it's actually less than 1.5% of their GDP. To put that in perspective, the United States spends over 3% of its GDP on defense. So Brazil is getting a lot of bang for its buck. They're strategically investing their resources to build a modern and effective military without breaking the bank. A significant chunk goes towards personnel costs. After all, Brazil has one of the largest militaries in the world, and those soldiers need to be paid, trained, and equipped. Then there's the cost of maintaining and upgrading their equipment. From tanks to jets to ships, keeping everything in tip-top shape is crucial for a modern military. Brazil is also investing in research and development, constantly looking for ways to improve their capabilities and stay ahead of the curve. So yeah, Brazil is serious about defense and they're putting their money where their mouth is. In today's world, it's not enough to just have a big army. You need to be technologically advanced and have the infrastructure to support your operations. Brazil gets it. They've been making major strides in military technology, developing their own weapons systems and partnering with international companies to acquire the latest and greatest gear. Brazil is a world leader in the development of remotely piloted aircraft, or drones. These unmanned aerial vehicles are changing the face of modern warfare, and Brazil is at the forefront of this revolution. They're also investing in cyber warfare capabilities, recognizing that the next major conflict could be fought in the digital realm. Brazil is also upgrading its military infrastructure, building new bases, modernizing existing facilities, and improving logistics networks. They're even working on a new space launch center, which will further enhance their space capabilities and give them a strategic edge in the region. So yeah, Brazil is building a 21st century military, equipped to face the challenges of tomorrow. Brazil's commitment to technology and infrastructure is setting them up for future success. No nation can stand alone in the world today. Brazil has been strategically building partnerships globally. One key alliance is with its South American neighbors. Through UNASUR, Brazil promotes peace and cooperation. Brazil's partnerships extend beyond South America. They have strong ties with the United States, and are strengthening ties with China and Russia. Brazil is a major contributor to UN peacekeeping. This has earned Brazil international respect. Brazil is a team player, building a safer world. Alright, let's talk geography. Brazil is huge, the fifth largest country in the world, covering almost half of South America. This vast size presents both challenges and opportunities when it comes to defense. With borders shared with 10 countries and a coastline over 4,600 miles, securing their borders is no easy feat. But Brazil's size also works in their favor. The Amazon rainforest acts as a natural buffer zone, making it difficult for any enemy to conquer large swaths of territory. Brazil's military is strategically deployed across the country, focusing on key areas like the Amazon basin and major cities. They have radar installations, air bases, and naval bases to project power and respond quickly to threats. Now let's talk about self-reliance. Brazil understands that relying too heavily on other countries for weapons and military equipment can make them vulnerable. That's why they've been steadily building up their domestic military production capabilities, becoming a major player in the global arms industry. Brazil has a long and proud history of aircraft manufacturing, dating back to the early 20th century. Today, Brazilian companies like Embraer are world leaders in the production of commercial, military, and executive jets. They're also making waves in the defense industry, producing everything from armored vehicles to missiles to warships. This commitment to domestic production has several advantages. First, it creates jobs and boosts the Brazilian economy. Second, it reduces their dependence on foreign suppliers, giving them more control over their own defense destiny. And third, it allows them to tailor their equipment to their specific needs and requirements. So yeah, Brazil is not just buying weapons off the shelf. They're designing and building their own, becoming a force to be reckoned with in the global arms market. That's a wrap on Brazil's military power. We've gone from the jungle depths to the edge of space, uncovering the incredible capabilities of this South American giant. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting content. See you next time.